Red Cross is ramping up their efforts to help people in Hawaii. A team is on their way to Maui to help with the recovery. Stephen Walsh joins us live now. So, Steve, what work is the team doing or going to be doing?
So the overall is we anticipate there will be probably several hundred volunteers heading to Maui from around the country. Here in Gold Country, what we call our California Gold Country region, we have 4 that are either at the airport or in the air right now heading that way, and we definitely anticipate there will be more.
So when they land, what's the first thing they're going to do when they get on the ground? Because it seems like there's a lot of searching going on right now for survivors.
Right. So, but the American Red Cross, our role in a disaster like this and a disaster like when we have wildfires here is to provide for folks' immediate needs. So shelters are open. The doors are open so that anybody who doesn't have a safe place to stay can come in, get a meal, get access to resources, etc. That is our role in this. And then as time goes on, as it's safe, we will send Red Cross teams out into the field, possibly, to do damage assessment to help folks determine if they're eligible for financial assistance based on the damage that they've incurred in their home.
Yeah, we've seen the aerial pictures and it looks like there are a lot of homes that have been damaged and buildings. So are you expecting that there are a lot of people who will need a shelter to stay?
Absolutely. I don't have exact numbers as of right now, but I know that it's several hundred people are in our shelters. And because of the nature of what's going on, as we've seen in California with wildfires, the numbers will go up. When we see the numbers go down over time, though, that is good news to us because it means that people are finding a safe place to stay. But for now, on Maui, the doors are open and anybody can come in if they need an overnight stay or just somewhere to rest or something to eat. We're ready for them.
So here in California where we have lots of options and lots of different places where we can send people if a wildfire burned through their town, that sort of thing. But this is such a, it's an island and it's only 50 miles from end to end. Your resources are kind of limited, right?
Resources are limited, but what I can tell you as far as the Red Cross goes is we are an incredibly nimble organization. And thanks to our cooperation and partnerships with local governments, we're ready to open additional shelters as needed. We have those conversations almost hourly. So when they anticipate that more people are coming, we have facilities that are at the ready. All we have to do, literally unlock the doors, turn on the lights, and the crews come in and set it up and we're ready to help them.
So what does a shelter look like in Hawaii? What types of facilities are you using there in Maui?
I'm not on the ground in Hawaii, so I can't tell you, but typically it's government buildings, schools, gymnasiums, churches, lots of churches. We have agreements with these organizations and with these facilities in advance so that we know we can call them in a moment's notice to say, hey, we need your help, turn on the lights, open the doors, and they do it. So all of this is pre-planned, so we're ready to go because wildfires, as everybody knows in Northern California, happen at the drop of a hat. So we can't make these decisions now. We have to make them a long time ago so that we're ready to help.
Yeah, a lot of pre-planning is involved, and it seems like the Red Cross has done that. Thank you so much, Steve, for joining us. We appreciate it. And the Red Cross is helping the people in Maui who have been displaced by the fires, as you heard there. The team's providing evacuees with safe places to stay, food to eat, whatever they need. And you can help the Red Cross by scanning this QR code that you see on your screen with your phone, with your camera app. Once you get to that link, you can select Hawaii Wildfires for your donation if you want your money to go exactly straight there. Your donation will help them continue to provide the services in Maui.